you the day before the funeral?
No. They told me a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
But when she passed was a couple of days before I got my heart.
Right.
So what happened, I was in mourning. I wasn't really into it like that. My family was going to have a memorial service. They were going to tape the service for me. I had to literally write a letter on my behalf because I couldn't be there physically so that my brother could read it at the funeral. But it all changed because the day before she was buried is when I got my heart.
That's crazy.
Damn.
So what ended up happening is I know there's a God. The weekend of me, it happened on a Sunday morning, 5:30 in the morning. I know ain't no doctors looking for me. My machines ain't beeping. The nurse that had me that weekend had never had me in 5 months.
Did she have a fat ass?
What?
Yeah, she had a fat ass.
Yeah, I know you in the hospital for 4 months and ain't looking at no pussy.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
That's what it is.
I'm just saying. You know, come on, D.
Those sponge baths was real.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Is that really a thing?
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. All right. My bad, people. My bad.
And
I can't.
so what happened is the nurse said, I had a phone call. You had to wake up. They said they found a heart for you. I said, you lying. I'm half asleep, got my glasses off. It ain't no doctors coming at 5:30 in the morning. Ain't no machines beeping. I'm just chilling in the bed. I said, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get my glasses. Let me wipe my eyes for a minute. But what happened is, which is a true miracle, every ICU nurse and PCA that was working on that shift that night was in front of my door crying, so I know it was real.
Oh, man.
Because you was there for 4 months, so you basically
4.5
knew the whole
months,
staff.
yes.
So you knew everybody.
You basically was an employee.
Basically.
You needed to clock
Because
in
on
at
top
that
of
point.
me,
Right.
think about this. On top of me waiting for a transplant, I was motivating others.
Right. I read that in your book. Like, you met 2 people who
Right.
unfortunately passed. That was
And I was
recipients.
motivating. Like
Right.
literally on the nurses station wall, every day they would ask me for a quote to uplift. Because the simple thing is, remember, nurses and doctors are human beings just like us. They just have a job to do. And simple thing of just asking them how they doing can mean a lot to somebody.
Yeah,
Because they go through
absolutely.
a lot. They go through a lot.
They do go through a
they
lot,
get
yeah.
close with their patients. Like,
Yeah.
you're there for 4.5 months.
Right.
So I'm sure they built relationships with you. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? And then they lose patients a lot. Kids, or you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Babies. Like, so they go through a lot too, man. They're human beings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. With fat asses.
Oh,
No
And
doubt.
scrubs.
No doubt.
Yo, what?
And I was blessed on my birthday. Who in the world that's waiting for a heart transplant shuts down a wing? There's a picture in my book where they shut down a wing on my birthday,
What?
where the nurses and stuff wouldn't let me out my room. I was walking. Even though I was waiting for a transplant, I was walking 11 hours a day, 7 days a week
Yeah, you
to
said that
stay
in the
strong.
book, man.
To stay
Yeah.
strong. Because my surgeon told me, he said, Dennis, you do the best for me, I'll find the best heart for you. And truly, he kept his word and I kept my word. Because if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, heart transplant is the biggest surgery besides brain surgery. The minimum is 6 to 12 hours. My surgery only took 3 hours long. I went in at 8:30 at night.
Word.
I was done by 11:15. I remember waking up. They had to take the tube, the life support machine out of my throat. Before 12 midnight, I was already talking again.
wow.
I was walking 2 days after a heart transplant, which is unheard of. How is a man that just had because when you get a heart transplant, it's like getting hit by a Mack truck, but you live it.
Right.
Damn, that's how you felt when you woke up?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
you know how it's an opioid
Opioid. Yeah,
opioid
yeah.
pandemic right now.
Oxys,
you know what?
oxys.
With all this,
yeah.
I know I had the button, like the morphine button. Literally in 1 hour, I told him I'd rather take the pain. I can't get addicted to these drugs because it's real.
Right. Because
I
by taking that pain, you strengthening that heart.
Exactly.
Also. Like taking that morphine, you relaxing the
Right.
body. Now the heart
Right.
gotta work harder. Like, you
Yeah.
did
It's
the
real
like you said earlier before the show started, man. Like, you gotta fight for what you want, what you believe, man. And your life, that's enough for fighting for it, man. And
Exactly.
you did it. Like, you still doing it.
You know,
Still doing it.
and it changed my life tremendously. I do nothing now for myself. I do it for others, to inspire and to let anybody know that, I'm only a phone call or a text or social media away from helping any and everybody.
You got IG and Facebook?
Yes.
If you do, let the people know,
Yes.
man, so they can follow you.
My Facebook is Dennis Thomas, and my IG is DT1123. You can reach me on those platforms at any time.
Yeah, and definitely go on Amazon and get this book, Matters of the Heart. At the end, I was like, just when I'm like, okay, this is a happy ending. You said you got cancer?
Yes.
What the fuck?
After dealing with this for, at the time, was 9.5 years of being.
So you got when did you get the transplant? When did you actually receive the heart? Like, what year was
December
that?
13th, 2009.
And you've had this heart since 2009. It's
Yes.
2021.
So what's the flip side and what's another
'Cause
blessing?
I know in your book you mentioned something about like 10 years living
Yeah.
span or something like that.
The original heart transplant patient lived for 10 years. I've already surpassed that.
Word.
Wow, that's
Word.
amazing.
Congrats.
Good for you.
Word.
And it's like I tell people, it's the hard work that you put in. I have a whole life change. I take 50 pills a day. In the beginning, it was 80.
Oh, wow.
So,
Shit.
so imagine this. To get out of the hospital, I was already walking, like I was saying earlier. The nurse said, you got to learn 80 different pills, how to use them, when to use them, and I'm going to give you a weekend. I said, give me a weekend. I'm going to figure it all out. At this time, I'm studying it, doing all I had to do. When the nurse came Monday morning to give me a test, I passed it with flying colors. I said, I already know all the medicine. I'm already walking. What else do I need to do to get out of the hospital? At this time, they consulting with the doctors and everybody. They put an asterisk for Christmas Eve. And at this time, during me waiting for a heart transplant, my story reached the CEO of Hartford Hospital. And he came to my room before I even had a transplant. They said, you got a man up here in ICU waiting for a heart, inspiring others. You got to come see him.
And
it's amazing.
And the two people that you got close with, was those individuals you had inspired also?
Yes. It was so funny. God bless those two people. I had an older gentleman. Literally, I had woke up one morning and getting ready to do a walk, and my nurse said, you can't come to his room. They had me sit in my room. I didn't know what was going on.
He had already received the heart, or he was waiting?
No, he was waiting for a heart.
Oh, damn.
But he had a son and a daughter, and they commuted about 45 minutes to an hour to come see him. And I would be their eyes and ears while their father was waiting. And what ended up happening is their father passed away that morning.
Wow.
And that's why my nurses wouldn't let me go walk. And the biggest uplift for me was the son and daughter came to my room and wanted to say, Dennis, thank you for all that you have done for my father. He could talk nothing but positive things about you, uplifting him, and how he was down in the beginning of his waiting, and how you helped him push through by just walking and talking with him. And that was a blessing.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's crazy.
So you got, on Christmas Eve, you got out of the hospital?
So on Christmas Eve, I ain't just get out of a
Hold
hospital.
on, time out. Not to get off subject of the book, yo. Did you get any buns when you was in the hospital?
Oh my God.
4.5 months, D?
Nah, I couldn't.
Damn.
Couldn't.
I would have broke the rules and died. A happy man. All of missing pussy. They'd have been like, fuck, Mr.
Listen.
Goodwin. All you had to do was wait.
Wait.
Listen,
That's all you
Mr.
needed to do was
Goodwin.
wait.
So the way I thought about it, Mr. Goodwin, It's always enough fish in the sea. If I ain't surviving, I can't have it.
Nah, you gonna get them shits up in heaven, man. It's pussy up there too, I think. I hope so. Cause I love sex.
Oh my god. So when you said you were ready to start dating again, what was that dynamic like as far as
like the whole
dating and letting the people know what you're going through? Like
that's
what was that like?
that's the key thing, because people some people, they don't believe you. You think as a man, you do what you got to do to get in them pants.
Oh shit!
Like, yo, look at
Did
this
you pull
scar.
a cancer card? Tell me if you pulled the cancer card.
He pulled up his shirt and was like,
hold on, baby.
look at this scar. Look at this scar. This ain't no open heart. This somebody else's heart in my chest.
Exactly.
I got more love. I got extra love.
Extra love.
Extra
love
love.
2 times.
And it's so crazy about that, right? So I celebrate 2 birthdays.
Word.
They the same, but the numbers are switched around. My original birthday is 11/23. I had surgery on 12/13. Y'all do the math.
That's dope.
Huh? I celebrate 2 birthdays. I'm partying for the whole month.
But you have to though, because honestly, like you're 2 people.
Exactly.
Like you got somebody else's heart in your body. Like you wasn't born with that heart. So yeah,
Exactly.
you got 2 birthdays. In reality, like that shit's crazy.
And there's one thing that's about it. Since I received
I'm gonna use
heart,
that. I'm just going I'm gonna be like, I got 2 birthdays. That's dope though. That's dope.
One thing that a characteristic that this person that I received this heart from was from Philadelphia, brother of love, the city of love. But I know this person loves seafood because I've always loved seafood, but I literally have to have shrimp once a week. I have a craving.
You believe like that? That's
real.
That's dope.
I
believe it. I believe it.
You pick up some characteristic of that that person.
Because you think about it, right? Like the body goes off the heart. Like if the heart stops, the body's dead.
Exactly.
Right. So this heart in your body, it was not beating for a certain amount of time because they got to get that heart. Once that person passed away, if I'm mistaken,
a certain amount of time
to get that.
It's
heart
called harvesting.
Right.
Harvesting. Yeah.
So it's like somebody flatlining a few times with their own heart in their body, and they keep getting brought back to life. Like you know what I'm saying? They go cold blue. They call it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that heart was just cold blue.
Exactly.
So
and I had to bring it back to life.
So to be real, like that person probably still alive, yo.
Could be.
Some days
it is within me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit to think about, man. God damn.
Do you feel like obviously your energy is different, just because of what you've been through and the gratefulness of another day, like. Exactly. But do you think part of that energy is resonating from the person that you got the heart from too?
That they're at peace.
Yeah.
That they're at peace. I feel that they're at peace because if you can change your life, no matter what I've been through, and you can keep pushing on in a positive light, some people are spiritual, some people are not.
Right.
But I believe that you doing the right things. Everybody's human. I'm not perfect, but I try to get better as a person every day.
Right.
And I would think that person that I received this heart from is shining down like, this guy is a real humble guy and is really doing stuff.
Right.
A fighter, yo.
Yeah.
Like in Philadelphia, it's fighters in Philly.
Well, when
man.
you are ready to reach out to the family,
you probably got a boxer.
You should tell
you know what I'm saying? You probably got somebody who boxed, you know what I'm saying, who was a fighter.
Do you know if it was a woman or a man?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
They don't tell you that.
Oh. So at what point do they share the
family,
information?
Right. They tell the family, I believe,
right. Everything
who
is
received the heart.
You just have to reach out to the hospital,
Yeah.
you write a letter, and hopefully you receive something.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Got it.
Because the family,
because of HIPAA and the laws,
right? Exactly.
I can only know so much, and they can only know so
right.
much. Unless we make that letter and be like, yeah, let's meet them. We want to.
Right. Okay, so they like forward your letter and hope that the family reaches out
I would
to you.
have to bring my letter to the hospital and they mail it off.
Right.
I don't see any of the information.
So that's what happened to homie in the therapy. So that's what happened to homie in the therapy. He sent a letter out and they sent the letter back. Like
damn. That would be heart wrenching.
To me personally, I wouldn't look at it like, because in order to donate something, you gotta you know, you got to say you want to be a donor.
Right.
So if for that family not to give a fuck, that really don't concern that family. That person who died you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.